Good morning, everyone. It is Sydney. I'm here today to do our art and mindfulness activity. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you can't. But what we're gonna need is, I just have like a little Tupperware container that I'm gonna use. I have some paper towels because it might get a little messy because we're gonna be making pirate slime. If you haven't seen this week, our theme is storybook and princesses. In your storybook, like I think of pirates, so thinking about like Peter Pan, there's pirates in there, anything like that. So we're gonna make pirate slime. So like I said, you need Tupperware, paper towels, liquid starch, so I just have it in this little container, glue, and you can use just like regular Elmer's glue, like school glue as well. And then I have some glitter that we're gonna use. And then I have these little gems. So I think, when pirates are looking for their treasure, they may find jewels or gems. And so that is what these are gonna be in our pirate treasure slime. So to get started, we are going to use the glue first. So take the glue off, and you're gonna put it into your container. And again, your hands might get messy, so have either a towel or some paper towels or something. Okay. So put your glue in there, and then you're gonna add your glitter. You might want to use a pencil or something, or like a spoon or something to mix it around. So, pouring my glitter. Sorry, this is a little difficult to get open. There we go. So yeah, you could use a spoon or something to mix up your glitter and your glue, but you can also just use your hands if you're okay with getting your hands messy. So I have a pen that I'm gonna use, just the back of a pen. This is an old pen, and I'm gonna mix, if you can see it, I'm gonna mix my glitter and my glue together like this. And you can also do this in like a bowl or something, that works as well. Okay, so now you're gonna add the liquid starch. So you're gonna add it about a tablespoon at a time. I don't have a measuring cup, so I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time, and then you mix it. Again, you can use your hands, or you can use a tool like a spoon or a pencil or something. And you're basically gonna mix it until it gets that slime consistency. Now also, if you wanted your slime to be a different color, you could do that as well. So my slime's just gonna be white, but if you have like food coloring or something, you can use that as a way to make your slime a different color. So you could make it maybe gold, like you're finding a gold treasure. Okay, I still need some more starch. So just add your starch a little bit at a time until you get that slime consistency. Mine's starting to get a little thicker. Yeah, mine's definitely starting to get thick. So just add it a little bit at a time until it gets to that perfect consistency where you can play with it like you play with slime. I might just need a little bit more. So if you see, my slime is starting to definitely get into that thicker consistency that makes it easier to play with. I might need a little bit more though. It's not quite thick enough that I would want to pick it up and play around with it. There we go. Okay, so my slime is in the consistency that I want it to be. Once you get there, you can put your starch away. You don't need that anymore. You don't need your glue anymore. All you need is your gems. So I'm just going to use a few of these, and I'm going to mix it into my slime, and then it's going to look like buried treasure. So and if you start to play with it and it's not quite the right consistency, you can always add more starch to it, because mine's pretty sticky right now. So I might add some more starch. So I added some more starch. I'll add some more starch into here to make it a little thicker. And the more starch you make, the less sticky it's going to be. So make sure you have plenty of paper towels, because my hands are pretty messy now. And then you can either use, so I have a fun little tool that I'm going to use that is a really good mindfulness activity. I have these little, almost like tweezers, like this. And now you can search through your slime and find your gems. So it's like you're looking for buried treasure. There's one. You can put it to the side, search through. There's another. So this could be a great way if you just kind of keep your treasure slime somewhere after you make it. And you can kind of have like a calming little activity. If you're feeling like you need to focus on something else, if you're feeling really overwhelmed or something, this is a great way to calm your body, your mind, and just kind of breathe and focus on a little activity. So, or you can just play with your slime. Sometimes it just feels nice to play around with slime in your hands. So that is another option. So I'm going to move my slime to the side, and we're going to talk about some breathing techniques. So I know I've taught a few breathing techniques before, but I'm going to teach you guys kind of a silly one. Since we are celebrating pirates, we are going to learn what I want to call pirate's breath. So it's going to be pretty silly, so I'm going to need you guys to get in the mood to be silly, okay? So what I'm going to ask you to do is we're going to breathe in, and when we breathe out, I am going to have you guys say a pirate phrase. So let's think of some pirate phrases we can say. So there's arg. That's one we can say. Pirates like to say arg. Another one we could say is, we could say yo ho, yo ho. And do you feel how you're kind of breathing out when you say that? That is a great way to be a little silly and pretend that you're a pirate while also working on your deep breathing. So let's practice that. Let's try those two first. Okay, so breathe in. And harg. You can kind of make a little pirate noise. You can make a little whatever a pirate would look like. So let's do that one again, and we're going to say arg when we breathe out. So breathe in. Arg. Good job. Like I said, this one's kind of silly, So I'm gonna need you guys to be silly whenever you're doing it. So the next one we're gonna say is yo ho, yo ho. So we're gonna breathe in and then we'll breathe out and say that, okay? Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Yo ho, yo ho. That one's silly and it's a little harder to say because there's more than one word to say. So let's try one more time. Breathe in. Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho. Good job. Like I said, that one's pretty silly. But it's another way to just take a deep breath and kind of focus on something else whenever we're feeling like we need to take a step back. So that's a great one. So today we made our slime, which is a super quick activity. Like you saw, it's very easy. And then you can kind of just keep your slime in your container, or you can put it in like a Ziploc bag. And all you need to make your slime is glue, which I used this tacky glue, but you could definitely use like craft glue, that might work better. And then liquid starch, which you can buy at the store. Some glitter to make it sparkly, and then my gems. So I just bought these gems on Amazon. They're super easy, or you can buy them at a craft store. And I have tons of different shapes and colors, and it makes it super fun. So you can kind of pick however you want your craft, your treasure to look. So those are some great options. And then if you wanted to make your slime a different color, you could use food dye to do that. And then at the end, when I was doing my little mindfulness activity, I was just using these little tweezer things to pick up my gems out of my slime. So that is all the activity, or all the ingredients you need to make your pirate slime activity. It's a great way to calm down. We practiced our mindful breathing, and we are just going to finish with a guided meditation.
Yep.
So I am going to pull that up really quick. Just a okay, here we go. So we are just going to settle down, get comfortable. You can either be sitting in a seat, you can lie down if that's more comfortable for you. Let's just get comfortable and focus on our breath. So focus on the breath coming into your nose, coming out of your mouth. Breathe in very slowly. And then breathe out. Continue breathing calmly and evenly for 5 long breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. 4 more. This gets our bodies feeling very relaxed and feeling good. As you breathe in, allow your tummy to inflate like a balloon. Fill up your whole tummy with breath. Imagine that the air going into your tummy has a color. And think about what that color would be. Would it be yellow? Would it be red? Maybe it's blue, like the sky. Picture that breath going into your tummy as a color. Exhale now and feel how your tummy gets smaller and smaller until it's flat again. You can put your hand on your belly while you're doing this to really feel how your belly fills up with that air and then goes flat again. The magical thing about breathing this way is that anytime you feel stressed, upset, or even a little nervous, it feels so good, and it signals our bodies that everything's going to be okay. No matter what's going on around us, taking these deep breaths and focusing on our breathing is a great way to focus our mind and tell our bodies that everything's going to be okay, I'm okay. So from now on, every morning before you get up, if you're going to school or going to an an activity or whatever it is, or even if you're just staying home all day, I want you to focus on your breathing like this while you imagine having a wonderful day. So whatever the day is going to bring, I want you to focus on this breath and this meditation in your morning, starting that positive, awesome day. Take time to imagine yourself listening well in class, learning new things, having fun with your friends, hanging out with your mom or dad, remembering everything that you learn at the end of the day. Learning can become so easy and fun, and doing this breathing is a great way to center yourself before you start your day. So while we each take time to imagine the wonderful day, you might be surprised to know that you do have a great day. So maybe you get home from school and you're like, wow, this was actually an awesome day. So if you intend for positive things to happen, they almost always do. That's called having a positive attitude, and having a positive attitude gets us positive results. It's fun and it makes life really interesting and exciting. When you're positive and there's positive things happening all around you, your whole life is going to be positive. And there's so much to do, there's so much to see and explore, and you can do all of it. You've done a wonderful job listening and using your imagination today, and you learned how deep belly breathing can calm you down during a time when you're feeling really stressed or upset. So I thank you guys so much. Practice your deep belly breathing, practice your pirate breathing if you want to be silly and do that, and make your pirate slime and let me know how it goes. I hope that you guys have a lot of fun with it, and I will see you next Monday for another art and mindfulness activity, another meditation activity, and I'm looking forward to it. So everybody have a great week, and I will see you next Monday. Bye.